more minutes explanation. If you say you are started recording, yeah, I will give you 2 more minutes explanation, which will help other people also. So when you are actually splitting the tiger into two equal halves, imagine, don't really split, but imagine, then you will start seeing all these lines, all this fur going from the center towards the other side. That means like this, everything will be symmetrical. See, all these lines which I have drawn, if you fold this particular photograph into two equal half on the line, then you will see all the symmetrical lines towards left and right. That means all the lefts are symmetrical towards right. In the real world, it might not be exactly symmetrical, but you can say similar. Okay, so all these lines, when you are actually drawing, please do mark the darkest portions initially. Okay, in between the darkest portions, go through the reference picture every now and then and start drawing the fur according to the flow of the fur. Here it is like this. Okay, and here they are like this. So don't use the same type of stroking all through the tiger. No, they will go wrong. Okay, so if you are looking at these things, see, these are like this, and in the eyes also these are like this. Everything has very symmetrical features that are clearly visible. Do you have any questions?
So please repeat the nose part, the commas you are.
Correct. In this nose part, this particular area, I mean, I am talking about the whole area actually. This particular area, whole area, this trapezoid shape area, you should be able to use HB powder or H powder to coat it, and then start drawing with HB, B and 2B, different kinds of pencils, to create the darker tones. But what is the kind of stroke? It is small commas. But remember, the commas should be, okay, the commas should be towards left and right. Again, don't draw the commas as you like. They are supposed to be like this. So you should draw the commas according to the flow. According to the flow. Here again it will be this side. They will be this side. Don't draw as you wish or as you like or as you can. No, you should actually take a proper look at the photograph and then draw. The best way to actually learn things as you see is look at the photographs as much as you can, as many number of times as possible. Any questions so far? All good?
Yeah.
The remaining fur area also we need to use powder, sir, graphite powder.
Only face, only this particular face I told. This last areas I'll tell you now after this explanation.
Okay.
Because these are the fur that is not in focus. They are out of focus. Out of focus fur cannot be like this proper sharp one. They are blurred. See, they are very blurred. I'll explain you how to draw this blurred thing now. Okay, are you good now so far, Sapna?
How do you draw this nose first? Like the directions I got it, but is it like
commas? I'll show you.
normal commas and dots kinds?
No, commas. I'll show you. I'll probably stop the screen sharing and I'll show you. So whenever you are drawing any tiger's nose, for example, this is the tiger nose. Can you see it clearly? Do you want me to zoom it up? Do you want me to zoom it? Is it fine? When you are drawing this area, you should basically, I am drawing with crosshatch. You don't worry. You will have to take a little amount of time and patience to use earbud or brush and create this tint. Once this tint is created, then start drawing. From the center it is different. See, if you closely observe, this is the nose. Okay, from here,
Venu, can you pull the paper little down?
okay, yes, that's what I was asking. Can you see? Can you see? Okay, now it's good. It should be good, right? So you can check the flow of the fur and draw accordingly. From eyes it will be like this. But don't draw like this, like rangoli, muggu. Ala cheyakandi. It should be haphazard. Though the flow is like this, it should be haphazard. Otherwise you will get like stitchings. Can you see the area clearly?
Yes.
Yes, Venu.
Yeah. Once this is done, use your 2H pencil and slowly try drawing this way, because it will give you the realistic look. Look at here. Why? Because all your pencil strokes are harsh on the paper. All the comma pencil strokes will go and it will give you beautiful fur look. Did it give you?
After drawing this commas and all, also again you're
I'm using my pencil very meager touch, so that the harsh pencil strokes are not visible to the viewer. They feel like you have really created the fur properly. Because without your knowledge you tend to put too much of pressure. I don't want you guys to spoil your work. That's the reason I gave you this.
Venu, is it better to do with this pen like pencil like lightly, or you want a cotton cloth to smudge again and then give the strokes again?
That will be a little harsh on the paper again, because you will end up doing the same harsh thing. So instead of that, once the strokes are drawn, you use the pencil again, put it flat onto the paper and just touch them. That's it. Those harsh strokes will be blended with this.
Okay, okay. But
Yeah.
not exactly you want us to blend how we blend
No,
pot and
Otherwise, if you blend it, the whole fur will go off. It will become a normal, what do you call, the darker tone. I'll show you. I'll show you a small piece. It is gone. I blended the half. Where is the fur? It's gone. Can you see the half fur? Half
Becomes smooth, right? It will become smoothened and the indentations will be gone.
will be gone. Again you will have to create. So yeah, so it is better not to blend so much, because even after that, why I am asking you not to blend is because when you use this pencil, little areas which are white are visible. That shows that the skin on the nose is stretched, and you can see some skin through the amidst of fur. But if you are blending with the blending tool, you will not be able to see this white paper here and there, which will actually make you feel that the nose is not realistic. That's the concept behind it.
okay.
Got my point?
Yes, Venu.
On the nose, please use circlism technique on the edges, which are dark orange, and they are shining on the top, so use a little pressure, but here use more pressure on the corners. Like this. Then you will see in the middle portion, you make it dark, then you will see there is a bump that is coming up, and immediately this area should be dark. You will see beautiful area popping up. Okay, make sense? Sound లేదు ఎవరి దగ్గర.
Yeah.
Oh, if everybody is trying, if everybody is trying their hand, I am sure you will be
Study.
first. You will be engulfed in creating this video. That's okay. So now I am trying to draw the mouth portion, especially under the nose. Anyway, that you can draw. I am sure. This you can draw the mustache area. I am sure you can draw because I told you you have to create the darker patches first. Okay, and then create the fur. You will get the mustaches. That is easy. The difficult part is the lower jaw. Without using eraser also you can draw. See, I did not use the eraser now. Is it clearly visible to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Now it-
Because I sometimes forget that I am showing it to you. Okay, once this is drawn, the most important thing is don't forget to show the lower lip. Lot of people just leave it like that. This lower lip is missing in hundreds of students works. That lower lip should be visible. And then start working without using eraser also you can do. Just look at it, look at here. As I told you, hold your pencil like this. Okay, hold your pencil like this and then start drawing. You don't need eraser. I can also show you the most polished technique also little later after this is done. But if you are going in a train or if you are going in a bus, wherever where you do not have enough materials, then this is the best way. What I am trying to do is I am trying to draw V's. V's like this, crisscross. Okay. And I am using I am using a good pressure here in the top. As I am when I am coming down, I am using very little pressure, very little pressure. Depending upon my requirement, I am using very little pressure. I'll zoom out so that you will know how am I using it. Is it good now? Yeah, I think it should be good. Yeah, so I'm using very minimal pressure, very minimal pressure. If you wanted to stop here, this is okay. If you wanted to really get the realistic look, what should you be doing is use oh my god, okay, give me a second, I'll get the powder like this. Okay, use powder. Don't use too much powder, just a minimal powder in the initial phase, so that you understand where you should be able to basically create that white fur. After drawing with pencil, okay, after completing the drawing with pencil, the lower jaw, then you have to use your graphite powder or charcoal powder, whichever you are drawing with. Okay, and then start drawing. Where is my eraser? Okay, start drawing with the help of Tombow. I don't have Tombow right now with me. I have this normal Kohinoor eraser. Okay, so I am creating it. Are you able to see? Sorry. When you get up, I lose the track of my position. Okay. Are you able to see it clearly? I zoom. I am trying to zoom it so that you see it clearly. Again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this. I showed you only small piece. You can make it all through the whole edges of the face. The whole edge of the face here towards left, right and bottom. Everything should be done the same way.
Wherever white fur is looking there.
Yes, yes. Use powder and keep on sharpening your pencil, whether it is Tombow or whatever it is. Keep on sharpening the pencil and eraser pencil. Then, if you are using Tombow, slice it so that you get bindis. When you slice it, you get bindis, tickly kind of rubber. Throw it off, and you will get a very fine, white, clear, sharp edge. Again, start drawing. This is how you create. It's all a game of patience, nothing else. There is no beautiful logic here. I mean, of course, even this one itself needs a lot of patience, and it has a logic. If you do not know this logic, then you will end up drawing unrealistic work. If you know this, you end up drawing beautiful, realistic type. Over to you. Now you can show your faces. If you want, I can also show my face. Now tell me. But make the whole area dark, then the white whisker looks more realistic. And the white whisker which is emerging from the skin, okay, if this white whisker is emerging from the skin, make sure you erase with a Tombow eraser like this, okay, and the area which is closer to the skin should be made it little dark, very little dark, which shows that it is emerging from the skin. So the rest of the fur, small fur around it, which will cover, and it will create a beautiful realistic whisker. Ardhamainda? Did you get this part, auntie?
Yeah, one more doubt. Like wherever the white fur is shown on the tiger's face, we should use this powder and this method only, right?
Wherever in the sense? Not
on
on
the
the
eyes, it is there on the everywhere white fur is there, right?
That's what I told you initially. White area should be done this way, but if there are only one white hair, only one or two white hair, you should use Tombow monoeraser only. Okay. If there is a patch, you should create this way.
Patches like first how you showed.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, under the eyes and on the forehead. On the forehead, everything you should create like this only. So whenever you are creating, if you are not able to create the fur, the patch in the way it is, you can rotate your notes and do it. Don't worry. You can rotate.
This method, Tombow eraser method, is under the jaw and all, right?
Yes.
Where it is blurred out.
Yes. Because you are using powder, when you are using Tombow, the white fur will be very crisp only in the initial 5 to 6 strokes. Later, the eraser becomes blunt. That blunt eraser will create blurred white hair, white whiskers, and that adds more beauty to your drawing, and it adds life to your drawing.
In the long outer fur white, it is that also?
Yes, you use powder, create the background, and then you create this Tombow, Kohinoor or Tombow monoeraser, and hold it very not crisp or sharp eraser, but like this blunt eraser, with which you can create. You can also create that thick fur with the help of triangle eraser which is cut in terms of triangle, prism shaped. You can use, and you can create those edges on the face. it will be more realistic. Any questions?
Sir, that nose tip, sir.
Uh-huh.
Nose tip.
Nose tip, which one? Let me look at it. Huh.
That pinkish area.
I told you not nose tip.
Yeah, I can't see your
Camera?
too much zoomed in, sir. Cannot see.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the
That
nose tip.
circlism you told, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That area circlism.
Circlism, and you can, if you want, I can draw it. What is there? I can show you. Use circlism on the border, on the edges, so that it becomes round, and as and when you go, slowly decrease the pressure. Increase the pressure on the nose, as and when you go, decrease it. Make this area very dark. In the closer to the nostril, it should be dark, and then blend it. Slowly get them straight like spikes. Then you will see the fur. Can you see the fur now? Is it good now? That's it. Do you see that bumpiness in the on the nose, Nivedita?
Yes, yes.
That's it. Looks good now?
Yes.
The whole nose is being done now. Right. Yeah. So this is all about tiger. If you still have any questions, we have 15 more minutes. You can come up and ask any small portion if you are still struggling, or you just go through the smallest areas that you have doubt.
Eyes.
I sorry.
Eyes. Can you show an eye?
I am about to talk about. I am about to talk. So do you want me to draw an eye?
Yeah, one eye. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Use brushstroke on the nose.
Which one?
On the nose, that tip of the nose. Can we use brushstroke also?
Yes, you can use brushstroke, and after brushstroke,
Huh.
you use a little circlism technique, because that has a small dots kind of texture on the nose of any animal. Generally, what do you call, even dogs also. If you see, there is a small white dot, black dots.
Right.
Yeah. Remember, lot of people are drawing eyes straight for tiger. No, they are like this. Please remember this. The eyes of any animal will be like this. They will not be like this. Just keep that in your mind. So whenever you are drawing, draw the plumb line like this, which will give you the direction of the eye. Then it will be easy for you to draw. So if you are taking a closer look of the tiger eye, it is dark in the center and slowly it becomes light. And you should draw with the help of spokes effect, like or cycle spokes. You should actually draw like that. Only then it becomes it looks realistic. And remember, all these lines that you are drawing, they should be blended. That means if I have drawn a line, now I am blending the line, I am smoothening the line, softening the line, which will make you look that it is a bumpy ball. Otherwise it will not look like. Did you get the tiger eye? That's it.
You have left the highlights as it is, right?
Highlights నేను వదిలేసానండి. నేను just I did not touch
Sorry,
the,
okay.
I just kept it like that, so that you don't have to again go back, erase and all these things. I mean, in a project, in a wonderful project that you are drawing in a bigger thing, then I will take all the precautionary measures not to damage that particular area, and I will go back and clean it. But in such small things like this, I quickly do it, so that I don't have to, because Miku, when I am doing a demo, I don't have to make you wait for so long to get the effect, right? So when I do it quickly, you will think that, oh, this is very easy, I can also try. But if I am making it more complicated, you will feel like, oh my god, I will not be able to spend so much of time. That kind of feeling I should avoid you to get into that feeling. That's the reason I do it very quickly, so that you feel very easy and you try. When you try, if you don't get it, you will curse me. I know.
We are not cursing, we are praising you, sir.
Kidding. Like Auntie also says, right? Madhav, when you are doing it looks very simple, but when I am trying, I am not getting. Pravina వస్తుంది మళ్ళీ. అవును సార్ మీరు టూ మచ్ సార్ మీరు గీసినప్పుడు వస్తుంది, నేను గీసినప్పుడు వస్తుంది. So it's all because I've been doing it from quite a while. That's the reason. It's all in the practice. Nobody is great. The process is great. Make sense, Mangla? ఇంక ఇప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ ఓవర్ టు యూ. ఇంకా మీరు గీసుకోండి. ఇక ఐఎమ్ డన్ విత్, యూ ఆర్ డన్ విత్ ద ఐబ్రోస్ ఆఫ్ లెఫ్ట్. గో టు ద రైట్. నౌ డ్రా టువర్డ్స్ రైట్. And when you are drawing this, draw towards bottom left. When you are drawing right one, draw towards bottom right. Like that you draw each piece towards left and right, right and left, left and right. You will see things coming in perfect symmetrical shape, and the logic will be right. That's 100.1% true. There is no doubt. The only gray area is probably your practice, a little bit practice to get onto the right groove. Remember, when you have drawn these eyes, make sure you take good amount of length for the nose and eyes, for the mouth to finish. Don't draw eyes like this, because you cannot draw nose and mouth here. So you will have to put your eyes somewhere here, and so that you can finish up. And do not draw tiger this big. It is A3 size. Please draw this size. This size is enough. Like this, for example. Look at here. This size is enough. Do not draw more than your wrist size. It is enough, because all that what you need to understand is whether you are able to get hold of the techniques correctly and you are able to reciprocate what is